Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 3 Reloaded. It is September 25th, and I can hear people talking as I cough up a load of phlegm. Is it just me, or are there a lot more cases where people lose consciousness recently? It's all over the news again. The whole thing makes me uncomfortable. What if it starts happening all over the world? Hey, don't say stuff like that. The number of unconscious people seems to be rising again. We are getting closer and closer to our next full moon. We've got 9 days, so about a week and a half here. But it is after school, and classes ended, and I guess has something to say. May I ask you something? Do you think anyone suspects that I am a robot? Yeah. Do I lack human mannerisms? From now on, I will attempt to mimic various idiosyncrasies to avoid detection. That's a tough word to say. It also just kind of looks weird. A lot of very weird combinations of letters. Is she the only one I can talk to? I will go to School Gates. I don't go here very often just because it's kind of out of the way. I'm so used to just being inside of Gekkoukan. I'm waiting for my boyfriend again. We're going to get some takoyaki from the stand at the strip mall. Let's go to the strip mall, see if anybody's there. I feel like it's been a while since I've gone around Tatsumi Port Island and talked to people during the day, if this will load. Yeah, there we go. Usually there's a reporter around here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe she's over at the station? I don't know. What should I do? That cat went somewhere. No one knows where he went. Maybe it's because of that typhoon? If he could have come home with me before, this wouldn't have happened. Oh no! Somebody go save the poor cat. Hopefully we get a closure to that. I'm sure the cat's fine. Cats are smart. My cats aren't very smart. Most cats are smart. The mysterious incidents happen at midnight. I'm positive of it. I've been checking around and everything seems to occur then. Healthy people get apathy syndrome at midnight, and the first victim was taken at midnight. There's something very suspicious going on around that time. Well, do you guys want to tell her? Anybody? Nah, there's nobody here. I could probably go to the shrine and duplicate some skill cards. Duplicate a skill card, because you can only do one. But you know what? This is something that I always forget to do in Persona games. I feel like it's just not something I'm super into, if that makes sense. Like, I can just pass down these skills through fusion. And yeah, skill cards are super helpful, but it's kind of that layer of optimization that I don't really choose to partake in, unless I'm like way late game. So the Culture Festival was called off on the count of the typhoon, eh? What a waste. Well, don't be too glum. You've got plenty of time to live, so you can wait for the next one. I guess we'll just have to wait for the next Culture Festival. Well, we've got a year. A woman in my neighborhood said part of her roof was destroyed by Jesus. No matter how much we try to prevent disasters, there's no way we can completely guard against them. Well, I don't know. You can't trust those building contractors, you know. It could be that her house was just made of cheap, non-regulation materials. I don't really have anything clever to say. Port Island Station! Might as well. I know there were some guys in the outskirts that we can talk to, but I wanted to talk to Shinji during that, not social linked episode. Thanks for looking at my report. I'd like to take you to... No, wait, I take that... Sure, anywhere's fine with me. Ah, if only it were that easy. But the worker over here has something interesting to say. The other day I saw a young man who was a little different. He seemed about the age to be in high school, and he was throwing a ball up and down. Do high school students still play with those kinds of toys? What kind of ball was it? I feel like that's an important question. But it does seem like the Lost are progressively getting more and more common around here. We've got some mumblers over here. Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense. We are getting closer to a full moon, but does it seem like it's getting worse to you guys, or is that just me? I ain't crazy about going under the needle, man. But you know how it is. I gotta have one or else I'm chicken. So what I did was I got this sticker that just... it looks like a tat. You tell anyone I'll beat your ass, got it? That long-haired freak is up to his ass in tats. It's not like mine. Just a word or two. He's got him up and down both arms. I could never go that far, man. Truth is, I don't like needles. I am not a tattoo person. If you like tattoos, go for it. It's just not my thing. What are we doing today? We're hanging out with Fuuka. But you have something to say. The Culture Festival got canceled. Well, with how bad that typhoon was, I'm not surprised. I almost got soaked in it. It was a huge hassle. I hope it didn't flood. Okay. Enough of running around. I feel like I've just been delaying this, but I always turn the wrong way. Hi, Fuuka. Yuki-kun, you free right now? Yes, I have my Apsaris, so let's go back up to the roof. I'm sorry, this won't take long. Well, at least we waited a few days.
I decided I want to be able to make more than just rice balls. I started learning how to cook because I wanted to thank everyone for what they've done for me. But only knowing how to make rice balls isn't going to cut it. I told myself I needed to do something more, but then I started to doubt myself again. That's when I thought of you. So what I'm saying is, I'd like you to help me for just a bit longer. And I'd really appreciate it if you could keep giving me your advice. I promise I'm going to do the best I can. So, can I count on you?
Yeah, of course.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for helping me find my place in the world. I know I don't seem very reliable, but I want to make myself a useful member of the team.
So that's the spirit is the right answer. I feel like you're already plenty useful is good. Like, the navigators are always super good in these games, and she's nice, and she takes care of us, and makes sure we're not lost, and gives us buffs and debuffs and crazy stuff, but, that's the spirit, Fuuka.
Thank you. It feels so reassuring to have your support. More than anything, though, I want to keep learning. For your sake, too. I'd like to be able to help you with more than just fighting.
I can sense Fuuka's powerful resolve. It seems we've grown closer. And with that, we have unlocked Priestess rank 6.
I was wondering, you don't think I'm overdoing it, right? Sorry, I guess I'm the only one who can answer that. I'm going to head back now.
Why do we go back separately? I hate that. We live in the same dorm. Just walk back. Make small talk. Ugh. It's okay. We're back at the dorm. Sup, dude? We'll be having another full moon soon. And since Chidori is getting better, I think I should start training again. Besides, those apathy freaks are popping up everywhere. Yeah, I did notice that. Maybe I should try doing a personalized training regimen like Sanada-san. Since Chidori's getting better, I've been thinking I should start working harder too. We are not going to Tartarus tonight, in case you couldn't tell by the length of the video. Wonder what a day in Aragaki-senpai's life is like. Since we don't see him at school, he doesn't seem like he would want to talk about it either. I know I'm just being nosy, but I can't help being curious. Ken has a smiley face, so I'm not going to talk to him. You want to kill sometime? Go find Junpei or something. I only take orders in battle. Okay! He's sure a prickly fellow. I mean, I guess it's the play tonight, but yeah. I mean, I ran around town today. I might as well do that at night too, just to kind of knock all these out, make sure I'm not missing anybody prior to this full moon. I try to do as much as I can, showcasing all the different people who have dialogue in town, just because with B3, it's not like Persona 5 where you've got literally what feels like dozens and dozens and dozens of random pieces of dialogue that if I did that in P5, it would probably take me like 30 minutes for every episode, which just doesn't seem super feasible with my personal schedule. But with Persona 3, oh, we got a lot of people. I couldn't hook up with any boys this summer. This sucks. Did you get a girlfriend? No. Oh, a pair of loners want to shake your ass here with me tonight? Yeesh, okay. Welcome. We got stuff we can buy. I think I've shown you off before. I thought I said, am I right necklace? No, Amrotite necklace. I don't have... You can buy these if you want. These gemstones, the lineup, like the shop stock, the inventory, does get expanded as you play through the game. So, you know, obviously I don't need to buy any of these right now, but later in the game it does start stocking more like rare items, more precious gemstones. So that can be an option. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but I think I have. I couldn't think at all for a while. I had no idea what I was doing. Then all of a sudden, at the beginning of the month, I was totally healed. No idea how. But I still can't get into the groove here. Man who can't get groovy. That is quite the title. What should it be? I'm going to leave it up to Fate for now. I don't need to talk to her. But, like I said, we're going to hang out with Aigis tonight. We are going to read with her and hopefully make her understand human emotions a little bit better. I feel like she's getting there, but still a long way from passing. In regard to the Yakuza novel we had previously discussed, I was able to acquire the entire series to which it belongs from the library. According to my data, this meets the prerequisite conditions for the activity known as a binge. If you would have sufficient leisure time available, would you like to participate in this activity with me? Sure. Then I shall retrieve the book from my room. Please stand by until I return.
That reminds me. I was reading this book during class once. One of our classmates saw and said to me, "Wow, I'm surprised. So you're the type to talk with your fists. What exactly do I look like to everyone else?"
You look like a cute girl with the little bow.
Cute? From what I understand, that term is used to describe small animals. Are you saying that I'm also being placed into that category? I am an anti-shadow weapon, but I don't seem to be regarded as such. I must correct this problem at once. If it is not addressed, it could negatively impact my ability to carry out my duties. Once I finish reading, I will start thinking of a solution. During combat, the mental states of both sides play a significant role in the outcome. I want my presence to strike fear in the hearts of my enemies, but galvanize my allies as well. What can I do to convey that kind of impression? Ideally, it would be something to encourage people to depend on me. Maybe I can find some tips in this book.
I feel like my charm has increased after reading about the main character's righteous spirits. We don't need any charm, but I just like hanging out with Aigis. She's fun.
I think this is enough reading for now. We should return to our rooms.